Buckle up, speed enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into the world of high-octane performance and blistering speed. Forget your family saloons and sensible hatchbacks. We're talking about machines that are less about transportation and more about pure, unadulterated velocity. Get ready to meet the top 10 fastest cars in the world. Machines that will make your eyebrows shoot up faster than their 0 to 60 times. Right then, let's kick things off with a car that's about as subtle as a charging rhinoceros in a china shop, the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. This beast isn't just fast, it's record-breakingly fast. We're talking 304 miles per hour, a figure that's more at home in an aeronautics magazine than on Top Gear. Of course, with a price tag that would make a sheikh wince, it should be bloody fast. But this isn't just about brute force. Oh no, the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus is a masterpiece of engineering. Underneath that sleek, sculpted bodywork lies a monstrous 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine that churns out a mind-boggling 1,600 horsepower. Imagine the thrust of a jet engine strapped to a go-kart, and you're somewhere close. But here's the thing, it's not just about the speed. Oh no, the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus is also ridiculously luxurious. We're talking handcrafted leather, polished aluminum, and enough technology to make a NASA engineer blush. It's the automotive equivalent of a Savile Row suit, only instead of being tailored for a stroll down German Street, it's tailored for a record-breaking blast across the Autobahn. So there you have it, the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, a car that's not just fast, it's a bloody masterpiece. Now you can't talk about ludicrously fast cars without mentioning the Americans, can you? And that's where the Hennessy Venom F5 roars onto the scene. This Texan Titan is a bit like a rattlesnake. It's sleek, it's powerful, and it's got a bite that can back up its bark. The Venom F5 boasts a top speed of 301 miles per hour, which is just a whisker behind the Chiron. But trust me, you wouldn't want to be the one to find out which one's faster in a straight line. This thing is an absolute rocket ship. And unlike some supercars that look like they were designed by a committee of accountants, the Venom F5 is a proper looker. It's got curves in all the right places, and it's got that aggressive, hunkered-down stance that screams, "Get out of my way." Under the hood, you'll find a 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces a scarcely believable 1,817 horsepower. That's more than enough power to spin the Earth backwards. But what's really impressive is how Hennessy has managed to keep the weight down. The Venom F5 is built like a fighter jet, with extensive use of carbon fiber and other lightweight materials. So there you have it, the Hennessy Venom F5, a car that's as American as apple pie and just as likely to give you indigestion if you're not careful. Now let's hop over to Sweden, home of flat-pack furniture and terrifyingly fast cars. I'm talking, of course, about the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. This, my friends, is what happens when you combine Swedish engineering with a healthy dose of Viking spirit. The Jesko Absolute is designed with one goal in mind, to be the fastest car on the planet. And with a claimed top speed of over 300 miles per hour, it's certainly got the potential to achieve that goal. But what sets the Jesko Absolute apart is its incredible attention to detail. Koenigsegg has sweated over every single aspect of this car, from the aerodynamics to the powertrain, to squeeze out every last ounce of performance. For example, the Jesko Absolute has a drag coefficient of just 0.278, which is lower than some sports cars. That means it can slice through the air like a hot knife through butter. And then there's the engine. We're talking about a 5-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that produces 1,600 horsepower on regular gasoline. But fill it up with E85 biofuel, and that figure jumps to a mind-bending 1,280 horsepower. That's enough power to light up a small city. The Jesko Absolute is a technological tour de force, a car that pushes the boundaries of what's possible. Now, remember those Americans we were talking about earlier? Well, they're back for more with the SSC Tuatara. This car, my friends, has a bit of a checkered past. Remember the hole we hit 331 miles per hour debacle? Yeah, that was awkward, but let's not dwell on past mishaps because the Tuatara is still one hell of a machine. This time, SSC has done its homework, and the Tuatara has officially clocked a two-way average speed of 282 miles per hour. That, my friends, is properly fast. And it's not just a one-trick pony either. The Tuatara is a proper driver's car, with sharp handling and a surprisingly comfortable ride, for a car that can outrun a hurricane. It's powered by a 5.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces a whopping 1,750 horsepower. Now I know what you're thinking, Jeremy, that's less than the Venom F5. And you'd be right, but the Tuatara is also significantly lighter than the Venom, which means it has a better power-to-weight ratio. And in the world of supercars, that's what really matters. So there you have it, the SSC Tuatara, a car that proves that even in the cutthroat world of hypercars, second chances are possible. Ah, the Bugatti Veyron Supersport, a car that needs no introduction. This, my friends, is the car that started it all. Back in 2010, the Veyron Supersport snatched the crown from the SSC Ultimate Aero TT and became the fastest production car in the world. It held on to that title for what seemed like an eternity in the fast-paced world of hypercars. Sure, it's been surpassed by the likes of the Chiron and the Venom F5, but the Veyron Supersport still holds a special place in our hearts. It's a legend, a pioneer, a car that redefined what was possible. And let's not forget, it's still capable of hitting a mind-boggling 268 miles per hour. That's faster than most private jets. Part of the Veyron's charm is its design. It's not as shouty as some of the newer hypercars, but it's still undeniably a Bugatti. It's got that timeless elegance that will still turn heads decades from now. And then there's the engine. Like its successor, the Veyron Supersport is powered by a monstrous 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine. But in this iteration, it produces a mere 1,200 horsepower. Don't let that fool you though, it's still an absolute beast. The Veyron Supersport is a testament to Bugatti's engineering prowess. It's a car that's both brutally fast and surprisingly refined. Now who said that electric cars are boring? Certainly not me. And the Rimac C_2 is here to prove all the naysayers wrong. This Croatian creation is not only one of the fastest cars in the world, it's also one of the most technologically advanced. We're talking about a car that can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a gut-wrenching 1.85 seconds, thanks to its 4 electric motors that produce a combined output of 1,914 horsepower and a ludicrous 1,696 pound-feet of torque. And with a top speed of 258 miles per hour, the C_2 is no slouch in a straight line either. But what really sets the C_2 apart is its brain. This thing is packed with more computers than NASA headquarters, and it shows. It's got all the latest driver assistance systems, including autonomous driving capabilities. But don't worry, you can still switch all that off and enjoy the C_2 as a proper driver's car. This is a car that can dance on a racetrack and then drive you home autonomously while you catch up on some emails. The future is here, people, and it's electric. Now, let's talk about a car that's a little more attainable. Well, relatively speaking, of course, I'm talking about the Tesla Roadster, the brainchild of everyone's favorite tech billionaire, Elon Musk. Now I know what you're thinking. A Tesla? In a list of the fastest cars in the world? But hear me out on this one. The new Roadster is shaping up to be an absolute monster. Tesla claims it will have a top speed of over 250 miles per hour, a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of under 2 seconds, and a range of over 600 miles. Those are some bold claims, even for Elon. But let's be honest, this is the man who launched a car into space, so who are we to doubt him? The Roadster is more than just a fast car, it's a statement. It's Tesla's way of showing the world that electric cars can be just as exciting, if not more so, than their gasoline-powered counterparts. And with its sleek, futuristic design, it certainly looks the part. The Tesla Roadster is the electric supercar for the masses. Well, for the masses that can afford its hefty price tag, that is. Now let's talk about a car that's all about drama. I'm talking, of course, about the Aston Martin Valkyrie, a car that's as beautiful as it is brutal. This, my friends, is what happens when you let a bunch of Formula One engineers loose on a road car. The Valkyrie is the result of a collaboration between Aston Martin and Red Bull Racing, and it shows. This thing is basically a street-legal race car. It's got a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine that revs to a screaming 11,100 RPM and produces over 1,100 horsepower. And thanks to its lightweight construction and advanced aerodynamics, the Valkyrie can hit a top speed of over 250 mph. But what really sets the Valkyrie apart is its design. It's like nothing else on the road. It's aggressive, it's futuristic, and it's absolutely stunning. The Valkyrie is a car that was born to be driven on the limit, and it's sure to put a smile on the face of even the most jaded supercar owner. Now, let's talk about a car that's a bit more slippery. I'm talking, of course, about the McLaren Speedtail, a car that looks like it was designed by the wind itself. This, my friends, is the spiritual successor to the legendary McLaren F1, and it's every bit as special. The Speedtail is all about aerodynamic efficiency. It has a drag coefficient of just 0.278, which is lower than some supercars, and it's that slippery shape that allows the Speedtail to achieve its record-breaking top speed of 250 mph. But the Speedtail is not just about straight-line speed, it's also a surprisingly luxurious and comfortable car to drive. That's because McLaren has designed the Speedtail as a Hyper GT, a car that can be enjoyed on long journeys, as well as short blasts on your favorite back road. And with its unique 3-seat layout, the driver sits in the middle, the Speedtail is sure to turn heads wherever it goes. And finally, we come to the Koenigsegg Regera, a car that proves that hybrids can be just as exciting as their gasoline-powered counterparts. This Swedish masterpiece is the brainchild of Christian von Koenigsegg, a man who's obsessed with speed and innovation in equal measure. The Regera is powered by a unique hybrid powertrain that combines a 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine with 3 electric motors. The result is a car that produces over 1,500 horsepower and can go from 0 to 249 mph in under 20 seconds. That's right, you heard me correctly, 249 mph in under 20 seconds. But the Regera is not just about brute force, it's also a technological tour de force. It features Koenigsegg's revolutionary direct drive system, which eliminates the need for a traditional gearbox. This means that the Regera has seamless acceleration, like an electric car, but with the top speed and range of a hybrid. The Regera is a car that's in a class of its own. It's fast, it's innovative, and it's sure to become a future classic. There you have it, the top 10 fastest cars in the world. Which one would you take for a spin? Personally, I'd have a go in any of them, except maybe the Tesla. I wouldn't want to get stuck on the hard shoulder with a flat battery. Anyway, what do you think? Did I miss any speed demons? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more thrilling content.